is the longest running family-owned theater in North America.
The plan is to gut the theater part, save the facade, and then turn it into a health club.
So we were very excited when we found out the church had leased the building and was using the building again, and not only that, but had revived the projectors themselves and were preparing for a special screening, and that was last December when they showed It's a Wonderful Life. And it seemed to really be picking up steam in the summer. And at that point, you know, the church was raising money and they're restoring the exterior. And in fact, they restored the colors of the exterior to its 1935 original. Chris Unwin, the projectionist, established an account with Universal Studios, who had just struck new prints of all of their top movies.
We're standing in the projection room of the Hollywood Theatre in Vancouver, BC. The room's pretty much unchanged since 1935 when it was built. It's one of the last projection rooms I know of that still has projection equipment to run 35mm film. And the projectors are from the early 40s and they still work without a problem.
So it was a bit of a shock when, not too long after their last screening, that the owner decided to the owner told the church they'll have to leave by the end of 2013, and that he was selling the building, or selling the business to an American fitness club.
If you can't get it with money, there's certainly other ways of getting it. Now that's up to you. And remember this, Blakely. Unless you buy up the whole 12 black, you won't get a penny commission.
But the sale wasn't for greed or profit. It was just that the new distribution deals in film, the new distributors, make it impossible for independent cinemas to operate.
Single-screen movie theaters as just movie theaters are on the way out. But what's not on the way out is public community space, multi-purpose space, which the Hollywood still very much is.
Vancouver needs to protect its heritage, and it also needs to invest in spaces that give people the opportunity to get together to do great things.
Yes.
Vancouver, I know, is hungry for rehearsal and performance spaces for emerging talent. The universities and schools need spaces like the Hollywood for public engagement events in local neighbourhoods. The city's amazing artists, programmers, and curators need spaces for festivals and exhibitions. The growing archive of film and video in the city needs a home for conservation and access. And we need spaces to watch films that we find neither in first-run theatres nor in the more festival-orientated theatres.
It's just been exciting to be in the middle of not only the rebirth of the theater, but to see the response the community has had towards the theater, and the action they're taking to protect it now that they think it's threatened. I mean, we thought we'd lost the Hollywood once, and now it looks like we might lose it again.
Why is the Hollywood Theatre threatened? Because of overdevelopment. There are too many developers in the city, and development, aka destruction. Something always has to go to build the new. That's the way it is in the forest, in the primeval forest, but it doesn't have to be that way here.
We've lost the Soft Rock Cafe, which is now a fitness center.
Yeah.
We lost Rohan's. We lost the Ridge and the bowling alley at the Ridge. We lost the Varsity, another theater. We lost the Russian Hall on 4th Avenue. We had venues in this neighborhood that people used, and used a lot. And the strange thing is in that time, we've gained way more density. So now we have more people and less venues. It's ludicrous.
What we're going to be doing is going to be reviving this theater for one more time and show 3 movies over 3 evenings this week, and hopefully there'll be more in the future, but for now this is it.
This is the basic plot of the movie. Edward Arnold is a munitions manufacturer. He's buying up land in New York to build a new factory, but there's this one mansion he can't get his fingers on. It's owned by the Lionel Barrymore character, and he's got this eccentric family that's living there. These almost, pre-hippies, doing whatever they wanted. They're free spirits, their heart's desire. And way you can look at this is the house in the movie is the Hollywood Theatre. The free spirits are us. And the Edward Arnold character is whoever is trying to take this away from us, which we're not going to let happen, are we?
I think if an offer can be put together, it's down to the owner, really. And if an offer can be put together, as long as if the city can provide what support they can, and ultimately an offer that gives him benefits that has him come away a winner as well as the community, and we really think that is possible.
It's a cultural site. You can't replace it.
So what we walk away with is that if for some reason this is not a movie theater anymore, it's an apt title. You can't take it with you. But what we can take with us are the magical memories, the movie memories that have been flickering on this screen for almost 80 years, and we will always have that. That you can take with you.